you're given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed. I hear a lot of people talking like they politicians and choose to be an accountant because it's safe in a business. Not because they want to do it, just because they heard it pays. And who the fuck wants to be poor knowing that's how we've been raised? Society is getting heavy, I can feel the weight. The pressure of success is like 100 million pounds of shit.
How you guys doing today? It's Anthony Gangi. Welcome to another episode of Tier Talk. I'm actually introducing the video interview I did with Soto about the incident that happened at Forsyth County Jail. I saw on the news recently that the news is trying to put blame on staff, on medical and custody for the death of John Neville. Me and Soto put this video together because we know that people are going to be focusing on the 12 minutes of when the handcuff key was broken. Me and Lewis wanted to provide context. We wanted to show what happened prior, what happened after, to show that these officers and medical staff were professional in their dealings with John Neville. We know that the media is just going to focus on that small part, but they're going to eliminate the context of staff with the intent to help this inmate. So the dialogue we have is a very objective and fair dialogue. It's meant to bring about a picture of what happened by showing you guys the complete video. And again, when you look at only those 12 minutes, only what the media is showing, it hides the intent, the professionalism that the officers had, medical had, and doing what they can to protect this inmate. Let's not overlook the intent of the professionals doing their job. All right, guys, enjoy the interview. How you guys doing today? It's Anthony Gangi. Welcome to another episode of Tier Talk. Today I'm going to have on Professor Soto, retired major from State Corrections, and we're going to discuss what happened to John Neville at the Forsyth County Jail. It was an incident that started out with what could be a seizure. I mean, that's all questionable. We don't know at that point. But eventually the inmate died 3 days later, and they're saying he died from what happened at that incident with custody and medical's response. And it's a video that's a bit controversial. I want to be objective in providing information. Professor Soto was nice enough to come on. We did have a video up prior, but Soto made some good points, and then I want to go ahead and make sure we get those thoughts out there as well. Because, again, this is a life and death issue, and we want to make sure we're fair because the information that we provide, people utilize that information. So we want to make sure that we're fair and objective when given that information. But Soto, you mind introducing yourself to our audience again?
Yeah, how we doing, guys? Again, retired Major Soto after 25 years in corrections, and now I'm a Rutgers professor teaching in the criminal justice department. So I'm just glad to be here once again on the show and give you different viewpoints on different issues, especially on this controversial video that we just saw.
Now, guys, you're going to see two videos, one 19-minute and one 25-minute. So do you mind muting it for a second?
Sure, no problem.
Sorry. So you're going to see two videos, one 19-minute, one 25-minute. The 19 minutes, the front end of the incident. It looks like the inmate may have had a seizure, could have fell off his bunk, whatever the case may be. And they're trying to bring him to, but then eventually they're trying to transport him. The second video is going to be the transport and the placement. The second video is 25 minutes long. So I'm going to run those two videos back to back. And then me and Soto are going to go ahead and, give our perspective on those videos. And basically the staff involved, at least custody side, is being charged with involuntary manslaughter, and that's something we're going to touch on as well. Is the charge something that we believe is needed, or did they go a little too far with that charge? But again, we'll discuss the incident first. Now, guys, if you haven't, the show Tier Talk, you brave men and women that work in corrections, so please subscribe, interact, engage, comment, hit that bell. The bell is going to notify you every time I post a video. We're going to go to our sponsor. When we come back, we're going to go right into the first and second video, and then we're going to cut right back to me and Soto to wrap it up.
I wanted to attend a university that had an intelligence program. I wanted to look at problems different. I wanted to increase my critical thinking abilities. AMU offered those avenues to expand. Obtaining your degree as an adult, you're actually paying yourself and investing in yourself. You can't put a dollar on it, it's priceless. It's something that can never be taken away from you.
American Military University. Learn from the leader.
Guys, inmate manipulation is a course that is highly needed. It's the process that's so slow moving and subtle that you don't realize it's happening. When inmates choose to manipulate, they manipulate our need to react. Situational awareness and insight is going to save your career. It's going to save you from doing foolish things. Listen to your gut. So the more insight we have, the more we can recognize what isn't so overt, and we can correct our behavior before we fall into a trap that we can't get out of. If you allow an inmate to pull you out of your prescribed role, you are opening up a door for a host of problems. Inmate manipulation, the psychology behind inmate manipulation. Available now. Link in description.
The nurse, okay? Don't fight us.
No,
It's
come
okay.
up.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, John. John, it's okay.
Easy.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Hang on, hold on, I don't wanna.
I'm the nurse, okay? It's okay. You need to calm down, okay? You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. It's okay. Can you talk to me now? John, can you talk to me? It's okay, John. It's okay. It's okay.
Switch out.
Very good. Come on, John. You ready to come out of it now? John, come on. Hey, John. Hey there. Hey, how you doing? It's okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. It looks like you had a seizure. John, can you talk to me now? John, don't make me do it again. John, come on. Come on, you need to wake up and you need to talk to me. You're okay. You're okay. No. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
Stay down, bud. You're all right. You're all right.
Okay. You're right. You had a seizure. Okay? They're just taking care of you. They're doing this so you don't hurt yourself. Nope, you gotta stay down. You gotta stay down. You gotta stay down. John, you gotta stay down. No. Don't fight. Don't fight. Don't fight. John, don't fight.
Stay down, bud.
Stay down.
Stay down.
Stay down.
Don't fight. Easy.
Don't fight.
Easy.
Don't fight. Nope.
John, stay down. Stay down, John. Stay down. Stay down. You're gonna be all right, buddy. All right? You're gonna be all right. Having a little bit of a medical episode here. Okay? You gonna be all right?
You okay to talk to us now, John?
What's your last name, John?
John, you need to talk to us. Come on. John, you need to talk to us. Come on.
You need more side hand.
Can I have the pink thing off the top of the... Yeah. Thank you. More right over the top of it. No, he's not. He's just sweating.
Okay.
But it's not. No
Put his head on. He put his head on my thigh, and it just immediately.
Hey, John, you calm down now? Not gonna move around on me, right? You gonna let me take you get your blood pressure? John, let me get your blood pressure?
Yeah, grab hold of the wrist.
No, I can actually
You
go
got
with
it?
the forearm.
Okay.
Yep. Hey, John.
She's gonna take your blood
I'm
pressure.
just doing your blood pressure, okay?
All right,
just
John.
taking your blood pressure.
Be all right, buddy.
You're okay. You're okay.
Stay right there. No, stay right there, buddy.
Just stay.
Stay right there, John.
Let me out.
No, John. It's medical. You got a medical issue going on. Stay right here. Stay down, John.
Come on.
Stay down, John.
Shit.
John, stop. John, stop. 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 You're not in any trouble. You're having a medical problem. Let medical handle this.
Fuck me.
John, you're not going to get up right now. Calm down.
Come on.
Calm down, John. Calm down.
Fuck.
Calm down, John. Calm down. We are here to help you. We are here to help you. We are here to help you. You need to stop. You need to stop.
Shit.
John. Stop.
Fuck.
John, you need to calm down, okay? You had a medical emergency.
Get there.
You had a medical emergency. And these
Oh,
guys are
shit.
trying to these
Open
guys
the door
are
for
trying
me,
to
please.
protect- No, they're just trying to protect you from yourself, okay? You had a medical emergency. You're at Forsyth County Detention Center right now. You had a medical emergency. These guys are just taking care of you. Hurt
Mom.
yourself.
Oh.
Relax.
Oh.
It's okay.
Relax, buddy. We're
It's
here to help
okay.
you. We're here to help.
These guys are just protecting you from you, okay? You had a medical emergency. A little bit more calm now? John?
Oh.
Got another sheet we can use.
Yep, right there.
Put it under his head. Yeah.
Oh.
All right, John. Relax. You're at Forsyth County Detention Center.
Oh, yeah.
No, relax.
Get up, son.
No.
Get up,
John.
gentlemen, get up.
John, stay
Get
put.
him on your hand, move your hand.
Stay put.
Hurry up, let me up.
Stay put.
They can't let
Please,
you
help
up.
me.
You had an
We are helping.
Oh, son, let me in, Johnny.
We are helping you. We are helping
Come on,
you,
let me
John. John, you need
Get
to
tongue,
stay
get
put.
tongue, get tongue.
John,
Help me,
stop.
hurry up.
We're here to help you.
Yeah, open the door, let me in. Stomach, come on.
Let medical.
Come on, do it like do, please. Baby, please.
John.
Yes, baby, come on.
John.
Come on, baby.
John, listen to my voice.
Come on, lady, let me go, please.
John, listen to
Open
me.
the door, please.
John, listen to
Yes,
me.
please.
Okay?
Yeah, hold on, baby.
Nurse is here.
Hold on, baby.
Nurse is here
Help
to
me
help
for
you.
this. Hurry, baby. Fuck me. Ah, baby. What's your hand? Oh, shit. Oh. Fuck.
He's trying to bite.
Fuck me. Oh.
Gonna have to get a transport chair.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Motherfucker.
John, stay put. We're here to help you. We're here to help you.
Clear.
Oh. Ah.
Hey,
Motherfucker.
Hey,
What?
give me some shackles.
Mother! Help me.
John,
Help me stop turning over.
John,
Ooh.
you need to settle
Ooh,
down.
hold on, let me get up. Pull me up, please. Please,
You need to settle down.
please.
John. We're here to help. You need to settle down.
Help me.
You need to settle down.
Help me.
Calm
Help me.
down.
Stand up. Help me.
Calm
Help
down.
me. Straight up. Straight up. Come on. Come on. Stay up.
What's the matter? What's the matter, John?
What?
What's the matter?
Mr. Put me up. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, baby. Start this something. Wake up. Mama. Mama. Mama.
John. John.
Pull me up.
John.
Pull me up.
John.
Pull my top and get this off.
Stop. Stop.
Baby.
We're here to help you.
Baby.
You're having a medical issue.
Shut this motherfucker go. Ah. Oh, shit.
Stop.
Shut it. Two. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, boy. Pull my nigga. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck.
We're gonna need.
Ah. Shit.
I need
Huh?
someone.
Fuck me, man.
I need Kirkland to go relieve Joyner and Joyner to come up here.
Shit. Shit. Oh, man. Please. Oh.
John.
Yes.
John, listen to me.
Ah.
John, listen
Yeah.
to me. Listen to me.
Oh.
John, I need you to calm down. Listen to me. We're here to help you. You're having a medical problem, John.
Oh. Shit. Pow, goddammit. Ooh. Bam. Oh. Shit. Move.
Watch yourself. You're trying to bite. No. John, stop. I'm here to help you, bro.
Give me
I'm
that.
here to help you.
Give me your hands. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Oh. Move your head. Let me go. Woo. Woo. Come on. Fuck me, man. Fuck. Fuck.
Hey, let's get shot
Fuck.
first. Release it.
Fuck. Fuck. Oh.
Stop.
No.
It's supposed to get something. Hey, so
Oh,
I'm gonna need you to put the shackles
pull
on.
his hand. Right here. Pull right here.
Hey guys,
Oh.
I need you to grab both shoulders because I'm gonna have to put them
Oh,
back.
pull it back. Pull it back. Pull it. Woo.
Here. I got it.
Pull my head, please. Pull my head, please. Pull up here. Pull up, come on. Hurry. Oh,
Are you alright?
get it up here, go our way.
You good?
Come on, hurry.
You good?
Hurry.
Legs and a wrist, man.
I got you.
Somebody give me shackles on.
Oh, move over. Ah! Mary, hurry up, please. Please. Oh, my drink. Sir, maybe two. Oh, hold up, baby. I need to pick you up. Hurry up. Hurry, Bobby. Shit. Oh, shit. Whoa. Huh? Fuck me. Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Legs are done.
Help. Ah!
Alright, we need to flip him.
Help me.
Which way? Let's
Help.
we gotta flip him toward Woody.
Toward Woody.
Yep.
Help.
Try to keep his hand.
Ah! Oh,
Go ahead and put a cup on that hand.
help me, help me, help me. Help me. Please. Please.
Okay. All right. That way. Get up, arm. There we go. There we go.
What the fuck?
All right, got it. I want to get his wristband off while we're here.
Wait a minute,
Hang on a second. Go ahead.
Hold on. Go back, let go. Shit! Hurry up, can't breathe. Hurry up. Hurry up! Shut y'all!
I can't get in there.
Me. Hurry up! Baby, up, come please! No, please! Please, no, put it down. No! Mary!
There you go. You got one
Please,
part.
Mary! Oh, shit! Oh, shut up!
There we go. Got it? Yep.
No. Shit! Shit! Okay.
Wristband. Take the wristband.
Whoa!
Transport chair.
Whoa!
Okay.
In here, we gotta get him out.
I know. Joiner, I want you down here to help Stamper with the legs. I'll take this.
Whoa!
I want you to steady the chair. Okay, go to the chair. Go to the chair.
I've got to stand up.
Hang on. Catch your breath. So you be easy. Make sure everything's loosened up on there.
Shit!
Are we carrying him or standing?
We're gonna put him. We're gonna try to walk him out if we can. He wants to stand up.
Hey. Be careful.
Yep.
Be careful.
Yep. Yeah, we don't even need those because he's gonna remain cuffed. Okay. The leg straps. You be ready. Okay. You ready with the shoulders as well? Loosen those up. Okay. All right, guys.
Let's try to stand him up.
You ready? Come on. Stand up. Come on. There you go. Another foot in front of the other. Keep walking. We're going to put you in a chair so you can sit down, bud. Go ahead. Turn around. You got it.
You got it.
There you go. Tighten up that. Where's the light belt?
I'm gonna pull them leg. That leg.
Hand me the strap.
I am getting around this
Okay.
shackle. Where do you put that leg?
I got one in.
There, we're good. Both legs are in.
All right. Very good. Where are we putting them? Let me do it.
Oh yeah.
Put the waist strap on. Think no. No. It's yeah, that's fine. Make sure it's underneath
Hold tight.
Yeah, I smell that. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to change.
Yeah, I gotta go first.
Hey, John. You doing okay, buddy?
No.
All right, listen.
Help me.
We're helping you. We got medical here. Gonna see you.
Yeah.
Listen to me. You got a medical issue going on. Hey, John. You doing okay, buddy?
No.
All right, listen. We're helping you. We got medical here. Gonna see you. Listen to me. You got a medical issue going on. You need to calm down. Okay? All right, bud.
Corporal, did she get the blood pressure?
No, she never got it.
Leave him in the chair and let her get the blood pressure.
10-4. Can we do it in the multi-purpose room?
Yes. Have her assess them over there and then we'll move.
10-4. Is LT here?
She is.
All right, let her know I want all is closed, just in case. John, you listening to me?
I am.
All right, buddy. Hey, listen, you're having a medical
Push
issue.
me out, push me forward.
Listen to me. You're having.
Help me.
We're helping you, okay?
My family sit forward.
The nurse is gonna check you out. She's gonna check your blood pressure, okay? All right, buddy. All right, the nurse is gonna take your blood pressure, John, okay?
Okay.
All right, buddy.
Hey, John. I'm the nurse. How you doing? Do you know where you are? You don't know where you are? You don't know your Forsyth Detention Center? Okay. Stay relaxed for me, okay? Stay relaxed. Hey, John. Stay relaxed for me. I gotta take your blood pressure, okay? Stay relaxed.
Oh, was he a watch by chance?
No, keep it down. Relax. It's okay. You're okay.
Pull my head down. Put your head down. Pull it down.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, pull it, baby. Oh. Sit. The fuck, man?
Sit still so she can take your blood pressure.
Help me. Help. Oh, shit, help me.
John, we're helping you right now. We're helping you.
Please. Help me up home. Get something. Help me. Somebody. Help me. Somebody. Shit.
John, we're trying to help you. You need to calm down, okay?
2B01.
Going to answer that, you guys.
Calm down.
We got one further down, so we don't have to do that corner.
Number 6, you got number 6 and 5.
Let's do that. So it's a straight shot in. Matt on the floor. It's already.
Me and you, number 2. 3 and 4, want you in there as well to help with the legs, okay? You're gonna go in, put them down, shackles first. Everybody clear? gonna take you out of the chair, John. I need you to relax. Okay?
Oh shit.
I need you to relax, John.
I need to stick my shirt. Shut up.
I need you to relax.
Please.
You guys ready? Okay.
Play this. Play this.
Relax. Take this off. Relax.
Oh Lord.
Relax.
Put it out. Put it down. Put it down. Push it down. Push it down. Oh.
Let go. Let it go. There you go. All right, John. I need you to stand up, buddy. Come on. Yep.
My back. Hold
Come
my
on.
wrist.
There you go. Step on in the cell.
My wrist.
Step on in. Step on in. Right on that mattress, buddy. Step on the mattress. Put it kneel down. There you go.
Take this off, please.
We're getting them off.
Take this over, Russ, please. Please. Please.
Y'all be careful because he's fast.
Please. Help me. Oh, shit. My leg. Oh, help. Let me go. Let go my leg.
John, we're trying to get this stuff off. You need to relax, buddy.
Please, my wrist, help.
You need to relax.
Help, my wrist. Help. Oh, shit. Baby. Help me.
Okay.
Help me. Shit, I can't breathe. Help. Oh. I can't breathe. Help. Oh.
All right. I need you to relax.
Get off my wrist. I can't breathe. Get off my wrist.
I hear you.
Get off my wrist. I can't breathe.
You're talking. You're breathing.
I can't breathe.
I can't see.
Help! God damn it, pull me up. Please. Please. Turn it over. Turn it over. Please.
You need to relax so I get the cuffs off.
Please, so I get this loose. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Help. Shit.
John, you gotta relax.
Let me go.
I can't see.
I can't breathe. Let me go. Please. I can't breathe. Please. Tony. Hear what I said. I can't breathe. Help.
I need someone in here with a flashlight, please.
Help me. Please.
Come over up here. Flashlight in so I can see the holes.
I can't breathe. Let me go.
John, you need to stop so I can get these off.
I can't breathe.
You're breathing, you're talking.
I can't breathe.
Stop moving. Stop moving.
I can't breathe. Shit, I can't breathe. Help me, please. Can't breathe. Help me. Breathe. Please. Help me.
Right off. Don't turn.
I can't breathe. Help me.
John, stop.
I ain't doing shit. Help. I can't breathe.
Handcuff broke. Handcuff key.
Cut it loose.
Need another one.
Cut it loose.
I don't know if we might have to
Cut it loose.
that snapped off inside.
Let me turn it over.
Oh, we get the bolt cutters.
Pull
We
me
get the
up.
bolt cutters.
Help me.
John, I need you to stop.
Please. I can't breathe. Get off. I can't breathe.
Cut off. I need cutters.
He's getting them.
All right.
I can't breathe.
John, you need to settle down.
I can't handle.
You need to settle down.
Shit.
Get these cuffs off, but you're making it
I can't
hard.
breathe.
You're breathing because you're talking.
I can't breathe.
You're yelling, and you're moving.
Shit.
You need to stop.
Put it down.
You need to relax. Quit resisting us.
Please let me go.
Quit resisting us.
Please, I can't breathe. Please.
The quicker you relax, the quicker we'll be out of here, man.
Help me.
You need to stop.
I can't breathe. Help.
I need someone in my spot. I gotta talk to the lieutenant. Go ahead and grab the joiner.
Good.
Just letting you know, this ain't an easy maneuver.
Lay his legs flat. That way all his weight is not on so he can breathe. Lay his legs
Okay,
flat.
I don't advise that, but I'll do it if you're telling me to. Okay.
Straighten his legs out, flatten them out, sit on them. Sit on them.
You're gonna have to hold them hands still, guys.
Okay. Hey guys, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut the chain first. I'm gonna cut the chain first, so we're gonna have 2 arms, guys. Okay? Understand? Lift it up a little bit.
Be ready to grab that arm.
Lift it up a little bit.
Pump him again. Pump 7 times. Pump again. Not locking up.
He's not working.
Nope.
Might have to go down to the warehouse.
Armory.
Armory. Alright, y'all hold fast. Everybody okay? Yes. Stamper, you alright?
I'm good, man.
What are you good?
Yes, sir.
Kirkland?
I'm good.
Joyner?
Yes, sir.
Poole?
Yeah.
Alright. You're fine, Sarge.
Thank you. He acknowledged me finally.
John, can you hear me? John, can you hear me? We gotta cut these cuffs off, okay? I need you to relax. It's gonna take a minute. We're gonna get these off as soon as we can. Okay? Alright, bud.
The ones in Armory are twice the size of that.
Yeah, I remember
but
that.
they work good, but they're huge.
This is the point, I'll take whatever works.
They're twice the size of what you had, so just make you
I
aware.
need you to just stay still, John, okay?
Guys,
stay still, buddy.
Y'all gonna have to hold them arms still when he starts.
I know it's uncomfortable, but we're gonna be done in a few minutes.
Stamp, you okay?
Yeah.
You need a break?
Nope.
It'll be just a few minutes, John.
Whose cuffs were those?
Mine.
It's coming out of your paycheck.
Yes, sir. Those are actually a good pair, too.
Word.
Everybody still good?
Yes, sir.
You good?
I know you're enjoying it.
Stamp if you need a break.
I'll give you a break if you need it, really, seriously.
Everybody's gloves good?
Everybody's recording. It has a camera. My camera won't stay on for some reason. Something's up with it.
Is your camera hooked?
What?
Is your camera still hooked at the top?
Yeah, usually when it does that, it flashes. It's not. It's screwing up. John, you all right, buddy? Promise you we're gonna be done in a few minutes. All right? I'll take that as a yes.
You're gonna have to get the single blade part when it comes.
Say again?
On the handcuffs, you're gonna have to get the single blade once you cut the chain.
Yeah.
The single side.
Yeah.
You good?
Who else? I got another officer out here.
Kirkland, you all right?
I'm good.
Okay, the plan will be, guys, while we're waiting, I'll cut the middle chain, secure both arms. I'm gonna get the cuff that should still come off correctly. I'm gonna get that off first, then we'll cut the other one off.
Okay. Since he's asleep, should we go ahead and take that one off and get the cutter, so you only gotta make one cut?
Wait.
Yeah,
No, I'm saying when to get the cutter, but I'm saying just take that one off with the key, make one cut.
We can. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. Thank you. We'll do that. Got to maintain control of both the arm and the cuff, though. Whose handcuff key do I have? Joiner? Okay. Y'all still good? Woody? Good? Everybody good?
Yep.
Sarge, are you okay?
I'm great.
Do you need a break?
Thank you.
All right, John, we're almost there, buddy. Almost there, my friend. Thank you. Thank you.
Small ones were broken.
All right, can you hold those for now? All right, we can get this cuff off. It's on the other side.
Other side.
No. Other side, guys. Other side. Okay.
Other way. There you go.
All right, it's loose. Hang on, slow it down, slow down. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. All right, I need to come on y'all's side.
Right here. Are you gonna cut 10?
You're gonna have to do the single side. Will it be easier to pull it away from them?
Well, right here.
Well, I'm gonna have to cut it twice.
Right here.
Let me come up over you. Nice. All right. Cuffs this out.
Cuffs.
Hey, did the piece fly or did you get it?
Check the handcuffs. Make sure we have every piece of the handcuff, please.
Maybe not. Okay.
Make sure it goes together perfect where it's cut before we do this.
It's good.
We good? Yeah. All right. Gonna roll him over. We gotta unsnap his jumpsuit. Roll him toward Joiner.
Well, his head's that way.
Oh, it is. Yeah, good observation. Roll him this way. Okay, remember, be careful. He's messing himself. Okay, peel it off. Joiner, grab his wrist. Grab his wrist.
I got it. All right.
All right, you're gonna have to, hang on. You're gonna have to back off. I mean,
I'm gonna stand up with my weight down on.
Kirkland, come around and get these legs.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
That's why I'm trying to get this down.
I got you. Just take control of the arm. I'm gonna help.
1, 2.
No. Careful. Do not swing that. Just peel it. Step or go out. That's fine. Make it. Grab his legs. Someone grab his legs. You need to fold it up again. All right, stand. Okay. You got this? You all right? You okay? Pull out. You stay behind him, you go out. You got him? You alright? I'm gonna take the spit mask off. You alright, John?
Is he good, Corporal?
Hang tight. Hold on. I got it, man. I can't tell.
Nurse.
Bring medical in here just to make sure. Wake up, John.
Come on, John. Wake up.
Wake up, buddy.
John, wake up for me. Come on, John. Wake up.
Wake up, John.
Come on.
Wake up. Are you good? Bye, guys.
Sorry.
Come up slow. Straight back.
Everybody got their gear. Any equipment missing?
Everybody do a self-check. Where are my cuffs?
And I got somebody's handcuffs on yours.
They're mine. Everything's mine. Everything's broke. I don't know. I couldn't tell. Okay, let's go back in. We gotta make sure. Team, I need you back. Woody 1.
Awesome.
Step 2. 3. Everybody else can stay out for now, okay? Secure the arms. Secure the legs. Alright. Let's bring his feet down. Bring his feet. Let's hold him down. What's that? You need to slide him down. We can slide him down.
I wanted to roll to the side. I can't tell if he's breathing or not.
Gotcha.
Come on, John.
There you go.
You're just being so shy.
Get the AD. I can't hear heart rate.
AED.
Yep, I can't hear a heart rate going on her back.
Okay, we're gonna have to roll on his back, guys. Let's roll that on. We need a roll. Yeah, take your arm. There we go. Let's roll.
Where's her at?
1110 Nurse Surratt, signal 7, 2B.
Bring up.
CPR.
Give me a mask.
His breathing's faint.
Ready?
1018, nurse threat.
Begin by removing all clothing from the patient's chest. Cut clothing if needed.
All right, so first two videos are played. Lot to discuss here, but let's start with the first part. You had an inmate that could have had a seizure. You see medical, cracking that. What's that called again? When they crack it to get the inmate to kind of shoot up. I forget what it's called, but you could see that they're trying to tell John where he's at. John, this is what's going on. This is what's happening to you. And I actually see custody also using that first name, John. You're having a medical issue. I guess some people, when they wake up after a seizure, they may not know exactly where they're at. So they're trying to give him some type of familiar setting and background, but also to make sure that the inmate knows where he's at. So what's your thoughts on that first part of the video?
Well, just like any medical condition that someone may have, whether it be a seizure or anything else, low blood sugar or anything like that, you're going to come out of that eventually with being distraught, being disoriented. So you can, and maybe John was going through that. We don't know. We don't know medically, obviously, what was the real issue. I'm sure that probably will come out later. But, you're tending to the charge at hand. You're tending to what the incident is occurring. At that point, it looks like a medical condition. But, we have some precautions that we take ourselves as far as safety and concern in making sure that the inmate doesn't hurt himself and that staff doesn't get injured while we're trying to help them.
Right, and I know I've been there before where, the inmate wakes up, may not know where they're at, so you're trying to calm them down, but you're also trying to maintain safety and security. You don't want the inmate to snap up at medical, snap up on staff. So I could see that they're trying to use some level of compassion, if you will. Hey, John, this is where you're at. John, you're going through a medical concern. But again, I think what happens here is that people from the outside, when they're looking at this point of the video, they may not understand what custody staff is doing by, yes, they're trying to make them familiar, but they're also trying to be concerned of the safety and security issues that could happen if this inmate doesn't know where he's at and he decides to snap on the nurse who's helping him or just go after staff. So there's a balance here of trying to save the inmate's life or bringing them to, but also that safety and security. So, I mean, what do you see in the video at that point? Do you see the balance?
Yeah, that's exactly what I see. I mean, I've been in the same scenario many, many times as an officer, as a supervisor. So again, safety is paramount. So the person coming out of a episode like that, they don't know where they're at. They don't understand what the ramifications are. Why are there people around me? That he doesn't understand that they're trying to help him. So paramount is always safety. So we want to make sure that the inmate doesn't hurt himself or hurt staff that are trying to assist. So we take, everything into an account, but at that point, if we have to use some type of mechanical restraint, mechanical force to try to keep him from, going at the nurse or going at staff while we're trying to get him back to his normalcy, that's what I see.
Right, and that's actually the key when they start to bring him out and bring him to medical. I mean, that's pretty much what we're going to see here. We're seeing that, or we saw, we're seeing that they're preparing to transport him to another cell. But again, the whole time they're in communication with medical. And I thought one thing I did like, and again, there are some parts we'll get that weren't so perfect. But the one thing I did like was I really did like that partnership between medical and custody. I felt that they were communicating well. But they were communicating well. She, was, if she needed something, they were there to help. If they needed something, she was there to help. They weren't jockeying for position. I noticed sometimes when there's issues like this, when you have that medical concern with an inmate, sometimes you may see custody and medical jockeying as to who's in control. But at the time here, this was a really good, at least in the first part of the video, a really good partnership between custody and medical. Would you agree?
Yeah, I definitely agree. There was some collaborative efforts from both parts. The nurse basically knows her place. She saw that there was a medical emergency, but she must have been through these scenarios once or twice again before, because she acted very professionally, very calm. She knew exactly what was going on. And at the time, once he came to, and she was trying to get his vitals and stuff like that and was kind of refusing, she saw that he was basically maybe no longer in distress, meaning that at that point, she kind of handed him off to us as custody to continue with whatever is deemed necessary at that point, because now the medical condition might have subsided at that point.
Now, I think we can move forward to the second part of the video, because that's where the controversy comes in. Because in the first part of the video, again, the guy could have had a seizure, maybe hit his head when he fell off the bunk. I mean, we don't know. We can't make assumptions at that point. But they did say John Neville died of a brain injury that was related to him not being able to breathe during this incident. So the first part, he is on his back. They're doing their thing to secure him. And as I said, when the custody is doing what they can to make sure the inmate's properly restrained, you mentioned before that medical, they're not really going to get involved in that. They may voice concerns, but they're not really going to get involved in how custody does their job, correct?
Well, once again, we talk about, making sure that safety is paramount. So once the inmate was placed in his restraint, and we saw him, they put him in that BPRC, which is a chair designed to basically hold the person in place so that he doesn't injure himself or injure staff at the same time, because he's being, we don't know whether he's in his right frame of mind at that point. But once he's restrained, you see that the officers backed off. They allowed the medical to come in to evaluate him. They acted professionally and respectfully throughout that entire scenario at that point, and the nurse attempted to do her job as well. But again, the restraints were on. You see that no one's being hurt, no one's being, accosted or anything of the sort, and medical is there to perform their part.
Right, and now as we start crossing into the second video, we can actually see custody as they're transporting him, which I'm believing is to medical. They're coaching them. Hey, this is what's going on. You have a medical concern. We're taking you to medical. So again, you have an inmate that's still unfamiliar. When he spoke to the nurse said to the inmate, hey, do you know where you're at? You're in Forsyth County Jail. The inmate said no. He didn't know where he was at. So I do appreciate that the officers were trying to bring a level of comfortability. It wasn't even just about restraining him, but making sure the inmate had the right mindset. And they're telling him along the way, because again, he's probably at the time, not only does the inmate not know where he's at, he doesn't know what's happening to him. So custody along the way is making sure, hey, you're going to medical. Hey, we're going to take your blood pressure. You're okay, John? How you feeling? And just try to remind them of the situation that's going on. So they're walking them through step by step. But now we come to the placement in the cell. Now, just to finish off the first video, at this point, what's your thoughts on the supervisor that was in control of the medical response?
Well, like I said, it seemed everything was appropriate. The response was appropriate. There were, like you explained, good communications between the medical staff, the correctional staff, as well as the communication that was being afforded to the inmate, trying to get him familiar with his surroundings again and why the things that are being done to him are being done. And they're kind of, trying to comfort, trying to make him feel, like he's being treated with respect. He's being treated for maybe a medical emergency that he doesn't understand himself at that point. But the communication was perfect. They're transporting him to a cell once medical kind of realized, okay, the medical has subsided, the situation has subsided. He can go back into a cell where he probably was going to be placed under observation medically to ensure that he continues to recuperate.
Right. I also would like to add, it looks like the team is also familiar with this. It looked like they were not scrambling. There were some adjustments, some shifts they had to make. They got right to it. They knew the role they had to play. And again, you can kind of tell that because it was very limited dialogue with each other. It was more of, hey, John, get up. John, get up. So they weren't like, hey, Officer Kirkland, do this, and Officer Joyner, do it. No, they were, they knew what place they had. So again, this could be something that's done a lot at that facility because the nurse, you said, had some level of comfortability. She knew her job. And then I also felt that the first part, that the officers had that same level of comfortability. And what I mean by comfortability is that they know their job. They're ready to go in and do what's expected of them. Now, the second video, again, now we'll focus on that, which is the placement. So it starts off where he goes into the station, the nurse's area. The nurse does talk to him, and basically she pretty much confirms that this inmate doesn't know where he's at. So that, to me, does very well. It complements the first part of the video where you can see why they had to do what they had to do, why they had to restrain him, because the inmate doesn't know where he's at. At that point, he could be a threat. You know, he could jump out. He could lash out. So the key here is to get him restrained as quick as possible, put him in the chair, and then eventually unrestrain him and put him into that, well, put him in the cell, then unrestrain him.
When we teach use of force, right, when there is no longer the threat of someone injuring themselves or others, you know, now we have to back off, de-escalate, take everything that we put on off, because the initial purpose of why we put the restraints are no longer there. So we're looking at the officers and the supervisor, and they're following probably their protocol, their policy on how to remove restraints once they're being placed on an inmate, the most and safest way. So at that point, everything I think is going well. They have the proper amount of staff in there, controlling every limb, the head, the arms, the legs, right? They're all doing their part, their role. So everybody's following the commands that the supervisor is giving, and it's being filmed. All that is by the book protocol, right? So now we're trying to remove this, and the inmate, you hear him say, you know, I can't breathe. But you have to understand that a normal person laying down on the ground, on their stomach, without any pressure, without anybody touching them, without anybody, you're going to have not difficulty, but you're going to know that you're not breathing normally. But once you add people holding them, that's when we have to be cognizant of positional asphyxia. So how long do we have a person in that position where they're down on the ground while we're trying to do the restraints? Now, if had everything gone perfect, had the supervisor been able to remove the handcuffs, remove the leg irons, which is the first thing that happened, and then back out of the cell, the inmate would have probably been on the ground no longer than 2 to 3 minutes. And then he would have been fine to get up on his own. So the unfortunate part was that as he's trying to remove the handcuffs, and John, the inmate, is kind of battling because he may have been the one saying, hey, I can't breathe, and he's trying to get into a better position, and the officers are just doing their job and trying to hold him down so that the sergeant or the corporal can remove the cuffs. All that can be, you know, officers doing their job. The inmate is probably trying to get into a better position so he can breathe, or maybe even assault the staff. We don't know at that point. But everybody's doing their part. Everybody's doing their job. Where it becomes a concern is now that when the handcuffs kind of breaks in the cuff, and now we're going into a longer extended period of time of that inmate being in that position with his legs unshackled, but basically bent forward towards his back to keep control of the inmate. That's all policy. That's how we control the person so they can't get up and assault us. The officers are doing the right exact thing, but now we're trying to get into that area where, okay, I need to cut these handcuffs off. So it takes a little bit of time to get that first set of bolt cutters, which we see in the video did not work. And now we have to get a second set of bolt cutters. And that's where I see we started going into that area where from the time the handcuff key broke to the time where we finally get the handcuffs off by cutting them off with the second set of bolt cutters, we have a substantial amount of time, over 12 minutes or close to 12 minutes, where the person is being laid on the ground, you know, even though at various points we're trying to talk to them. You hear the supervisor asking if everybody's okay, including the officers, to make sure that they're not tired from the position that they're in. He's trying to, you know, get some sort of response from the inmate, John, saying, hey, are you okay? This will be over soon. So there's a lot of communication going back and forth. So as far as the staff is concerned, I think the correctional officers, including the supervisor, was not really aware that John, the inmate, was in some sort of distress to the point where he wasn't being able to breathe. But that long extended period of time is what I see as being, you know, one of the key factors that makes the video looks worse than what it actually is.
Well said. And there's two things I want to get across. One was, when those videos are recording, just say what needs to be said. Don't add any extra. Like, I know there were some jokes being said there. Hey, you're really enjoying them. Don't do that. That's all going to get twisted later on. Just say what needs to be said, the directive, and if the inmate's doing anything, what the inmate's doing. Also, we were talking right before this, and when there was that extension of time, because you knew now I have to get that secondary bolt cutter because this first ain't working. Maybe it's time, as you mentioned before, to sit the inmate up, put him back in the VPRC chair, and go ahead and, you know, put the inmate in a more comfortable position. But again, the inmate is still secured, correct?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. At that point, someone in that team, you know, and like you said, they seem to be comfortable with each other. Someone in that team should have just said, you know, okay, it's taking a little longer than what we anticipated. Let's sit him up so that, you know, that positional asphyxia doesn't come into play. He's restrained. He wasn't combative at that point. I think that if they would have sat him up, waited for the handcuff key or the bolt cutter to get there and then resume, it's kind of like a reset.
Right. And the thing is, again, even if, you know, there was a delay, right? So it would look better on camera, because I'm not saying this was the cause of his death. We're not saying that. We're not medical here. But it does look good on video if, you know, when this part happened and you had that delay, you know what? You have the supervisor saying, let's sit him up, let's put him in a chair, because ultimately it's what that video looks like. You said the video doesn't look pretty. I agree with that, because it's not. There's two things. There's the compassion that you want to show for someone going through a medical issue, but there's the safety and security side. And the safety and security side never looks pretty, you know, because people don't understand it. But in the end is, if they made that effort, if they put him in a chair, again, we're not saying they caused his death, but if they put him in the chair, it's less likely for someone at a higher level who doesn't know what we do to quickly point that out there, because that's what they're doing now. I mean, you can't have any moment of what could be considered a flaw. And right now, if someone believes that, you know what, well, he should have been sat up and put in a chair, then technically that to me would have been okay, you know what, we're good. These officers went above and beyond 100%. There's nothing you could do here. But it's that part right there that makes it questionable, makes it controversial, correct?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, that's the only thing that people are viewing. We're Monday morning quarterbacking, right? We don't have that. If you were in that incident at that particular moment, you have to do things that are seen to you like the most reasonable thing to do. So at that point, that's why when I say communication is key, you know, someone on that team should have said, maybe we should sit them up so that, you know, it doesn't take as long. Everybody's thinking the bolt cutters are coming. They're coming. They're on their way. They're here. They should be here any second. But, you know, time continues to elapse. As you're watching the video, it looks longer when you're watching it than the actual time itself as well. That's why if we look at the time frame, it's less than 12 minutes that he's actually on his stomach. But once it gets there, just continue to see how the officers continue protocol. They have to, as people don't understand that, as you remove the handcuffs, right? There's still policy and procedure, and they are very well versed in it, saying he can't be left inside this cell. They remove his clothing, which were soiled. You know, there's a protocol on how to back out of the cell, and including before we close the door, the nurse has to return and make an evaluation of the inmate once again, which she did. And it appears to her at that point, as I can see, that he was well enough to be left in the cell for everybody to back out, and then she in turn stays by the cell door to make sure and ensure that there's a normal response of him getting off the floor or sitting up or anything of the sort.
Right, and I also noticed at the moment the nurse said he couldn't breathe, like you said, they got right back involved. Let's get him right back in. So I believe that these officers had to care for what they were doing. They did not want John to die, whether it was for personal reasons or whether it was related to the professional side of it all. They did not want this inmate to die. And you could see all their actions that, to me, were professional up until that one area of concern where, you know, the world shifted a moment when the handcuff keys broke, you know, and to me that, you know, that's where you have to adapt and adjust. But again, you don't want a Monday night quarterback, you know, and I agree with that. But that's the point that people are looking at. People can't challenge what happened before that. They really can't challenge what happened after that. they're going to look for that middle part. And it's that middle part that opens up the window. Had they used the chair, and again, we're not saying this is what the inmate died of, but having said that, had they used a chair, it's less ammo for someone else attacking the video, because I feel that at no other part in that video was there something that could be challenged by anybody seeing it. But of course, that's what they're going to focus on. And that's what, when you called me, that's what the news was focused on. They're not going to focus on the journey that led to it or what happened afterwards. They're focused on that one spot when the handcuff broke, correct?
And again, you hit the nail on the head with that. You know, the media is going to only pinpoint that area that they like to report on with the controversy. And as well as afterwards, they're reporting how the sheriff or the warden of the facility is apologizing to the family and, you know, talking about naming a part of the jail under John's name. Kind of like they all got charged with involuntary manslaughter. And I'm trying to fathom, where did this come from that they're being charged this drastic for a lapse of judgment maybe at one point during the video, but there's a supervisor there, medical is there, everybody's there. So I think it was a little excessive of the charges, but we'll know because later down the line, you know, when all the facts come out, it may as well be downgraded to something lesser than that, maybe retraining, obviously, maybe a look at the policies of the facility, things of that sort.
So real quick, to come to closing, you know, I also believe the manslaughter charge is a bit excessive. I believe that you have staff that went above and beyond, and there was that one point of conflict, but no one's mentioning what they've done prior, what they did after. They're just focused on that one part. And I think that when that gets seized, when people see that in the court, they'll see the intent at all times was to save that inmate's life. And at no point were they reckless. And if you want to push negligent, again, you had a situation that happened and they had to make an adjustment, and we'll see where it plays out. But again, the intent at all times I thought was to save the lives, and I thought these officers were professional. Medical was professional the whole way. Louis, I know your phone's getting ready to die. You have anything you want to say in closing quick?
No, I just want to thank you for looking at the video and giving the viewpoints for our viewers to understand what actually took place and some of the what ifs or scenarios that we don't know or the facts that we don't know. But I'm glad that we were able to talk and inform our viewers of what might have been, what could be done better, and how we look so well and professional at performing our duties.
It's not an easy video to digest, but in the end, we gave a viewpoint. It's still up for discussion, whatever your thoughts are. It's only our viewpoint. Nothing we say is, solidified in, what would it be, in cement or gold, whatever it is. I mean, it's just a viewpoint. But again, it's meant to start a discussion. As always, guys, the show is Tear Talk. If you haven't, please subscribe, interact, engage, comment, hit that bell. The bell's going to notify you every time I post a video. Stay safe.